to Lagos Update on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This program highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. I'm Adeola Akindele. We'll begin today with the story. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on Monday presided over the State Executive Council meeting at the Lagos House, Alausa, with the Deputy Governor and other ISCO members in attendance. Also, work activities were in top gear at the State Secretariat, where workers trooped out in large numbers to go about their daily activities. While briefing newsmen at the Lagos House, Alausa Ikeja, Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Bengal Motor Show, commended Lagos residents for being peaceful in the course of the protests and urged everyone to go about their daily activities without any fear or intimidation.
All is well in Lagos, it shall continue to be well. All the services we are rendering in the civil service, we will continue to render without any problem. All Lagosians to continue to open their businesses, go about their businesses without any form of fear, of any harassment or of any intimidation by everybody. Lagosians have chosen to be peaceful, they have chosen to shun anarchy, they have chosen to...
Omotosho noted that through the free telephone numbers rolled out by the state government for further engagement, over 1,000 phone calls have been received in the last 24 hours. A development, he noted, shows Lagosians are ready to embrace dialogue with the government. The Commissioner for Information and Strategy reiterated the commitment of the Sanwo-Olu administration to improving the overall well-being of residents in line with its Themes Plus developmental agenda. Also, in the same vein, Lagos State Government has commended Lagosians' resolve to choose dialogue, going by the huge response to the state government's introduction of free telephone lines on which residents can interact with officials. The numbers are for the Ministry of Youth and Social Development 070-771-78295, Information and Strategy 081-196-55788, and the Office of Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement 080-252-24347. Top on the list of requests is the return of Unjaiku Sunday markets across Lagos State, the 25% rebate on fares paid on all state transportation platforms and concessions in the health sector. Within 24 hours of unveiling the telephone numbers, an average of 200 calls were received by each ministry. Callers acknowledged the peace that existed during the recent protest and urged Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to sustain the programs put in place to reduce the present economic burden on Lagosians. In a statement, Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Bengal Motor Show, said Lagos will always choose dialogue above violence, which is never Lagos' way. According to him, some residents are also asking Governor Sanwo-Olu to return the discount on BRT bus fares, among others. Speaking further on the government's initiatives, the commissioner maintained that the Sanwo-Olu administration would continue to empower youths and students by providing training and equipment to those who opt to become entrepreneurs. The Governance Advisory Council, GSC, the apex leadership of Lagos State All Progressives Congress, has commended Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his team for taking proactive steps and efforts in handling the protest in respect of economic hardship in a peaceful manner. GSA leader Tajuddin Ulusi, who led members on commendation visit to the governor, thanked the governor for addressing the situation promptly and Lagosians for their support.
We are all witnesses of the various encomiums, being praised on our governor by fellow citizens from the length and breadth of our country. So, we members of the GSA thought it that it is appropriate and proper that we should be here to commend, to encourage and to thank God for our governor for having been directed by the Almighty to take appropriate steps.
Ulusi also appreciated the commitment to the well-being of Lagosians during this challenging time worldwide, while praying for him and President Bola Tinubu to succeed. In his remarks, Governor Sanwo-Olu thanked members of GSA for their leadership role, as well as stakeholders for their advice, and security agencies for their collective efforts in ensuring a peaceful atmosphere in the state.
Having listened to all what you have all said, it humbles my mind, and I'm sure I'm speaking for my brother, the Deputy Governor, who feel truly humbled with the words and their views to describe us, to describe our government, and to describe me in person. I want to say that it's not a journey that I have walked alone. The success or the calmness that God has given us is a collective effort.
The governor said his administration would remain dogged, committed and focused in bringing about good leadership while engaging and collaborating with stakeholders to continue to ensure that the country remains a place of glory. Also, during the week, Lagos State Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat says the state government will continue to engage, interact, and communicate with the youth, believing that this would enable them to collaborate and partner with the state government in achieving the said desired goals and programs. While featuring on a TV program in Lagos, Hamzat noted that the Lagos state government has been engaging the youth across different sectors to get them involved in how things are done and run in the country. He said Lagos is committed to providing the youth with cutting-edge facilities and technology, thereby empowering them to reach their full potential, including the desire to drive innovation and growth in the state. The Deputy Governor highlighted some of the initiatives the current administration has put in place to ensure that the youth are engaged and unleash their potential for prosperity, noting that some of the youth in the state are being sponsored to different countries to see how things are done. Hamzat noted that the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration will be remembered for laudable projects that the administration has embarked upon, which will be a legacy of the administration. The Deputy Governor reeled some of them out, including road infrastructure, agriculture, and food security, and transportation, comprising the three major means of transportation, namely road, water, and rail, among other projects. Away from that story, the Lagos State Building Control Agency, LABCA, has stated that it will start sealing construction sites in the state that are not supervised by relevant professionals in the built environment. The General Manager of the agency, Bola Omoki, with his name in setting up an ad hoc task force to enforce the directive in his office in Ikeja. Oki said the state has observed with dismay the non-involvement of relevant professionals in the built environment in building constructions in the state and has therefore directed that property owners and developers all over the state must ensure that all relevant professionals in the built environment, such as structural, civil, mechanical, electrical engineers, builders, and architects, are fully engaged in their building projects. He said that henceforth the agency will be visiting building sites and any site that flouts the directive to engage building professionals who specialize in the design, construction, maintenance, and management in their building projects will have such site sealed and possibly removed. And finally, on the program today, as part of its contributions to the Themes Plus developmental agenda of Governor Sanwo-Olu's administration, in which the letter T stands for Traffic Management and Transportation, Lagos Traffic Radio has acquired 3 new motorbikes to enhance its live incidents motorbike reports, while receiving the new Bajaj Pulsar 220cc motorcycles at the station's premises in Agidingbi, Ikeja. General Manager of the station, Tayo Akoli, noted that this will ensure effective coverage of more incident scenes and response time by live motorbike reporters to incident scenes. Akoli noted that the initiative, designed to give on-the-spot assessment of incident-induced traffic logjam in Lagos State, helps Lagosians make informed decisions by giving them alternative routes and largely contributes towards easing gridlock and improving traffic flow in Lagos and its environs. The general manager commended the live motorbike reporters and admonished them to continue to project the image of the station and the Lagos State government positively. He recalled that the Motorbike Live Report was launched on the 15th of September 2020 as part of efforts to support the Themes Plus developmental agenda of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration, in which the letter T stands for Traffic Management and Transportation. With the new motorbikes, the station in the future will commence live streaming of live motorbike reports to increase engagement with Lagos residents, strengthen connection with the audience, equip the reporters with state-of-the-art technology to enhance the quality of live motorbike reports and as well attract more viewers and increase online reach. With that story, we conclude this week's edition of Lagos Update, a program that highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch and listen programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Thanks to my producer Babatunde Akimi and studio engineer Oyeshola Ola, with support from the social media team. The executive producer is Tayo Akuli. I'm Adeola Akindele. Next week is another date. Stay blessed. and stay safe.
Record of life.
Everybody get their own lane. I beg, maintain your own lane. And if you must use the next lane, make you trafficate well. Make we for no get big gate for the road. My name now is Son, aka Mr.